What if a fun first date, laughs over drinks, hugs on camera, ended hours later with dismemberment in his home? Body parts scattered across beaches and parks, the car torched to burn evidence, all because a dating app match hid a killer.
Killer ready to erase a young life forever. That's the stomach-dropping nightmare behind Dismembered after a first date. The dating app killer's gruesome secret, captured raw by the thumbnail, first date turned deadly. Because nothing triggers that instant dread faster than a charming swipe, turning into mutilation and scattered remains no one saw coming.
April 2024, Milwaukee. A 19-year-old college student meets a 33-year-old bar worker for a first date.
Working 2 jobs, full of promise, matches on a dating app with a 33-year-old bar worker, meets for seafood and drinks, surveillance showing smiles and hugs as they leave together.
But morning silence hits. A burned-out car, a severed leg washing ashore, DNA confirming one victim dismembered to hide the crime.
How does bar footage of a normal date collapse into frantic night trips, dumping parts and arson, leading straight to the man from the app with a violent past no one stopped?
Sade Robinson bursts with promise in early 2024. Born May 2004 in Vicksburg, Mississippi. Family moving to Milwaukee when she was 2, growing up tight with parents and younger sister who saw her as guide, best friend, and mentor through teenage years.
She stands out at Riverside University High School. Bright smile, kindness pulling everyone in, positivity lighting rooms. Then pushes into Milwaukee Area Technical College chasing criminal justice degree. Strong grades weeks from finishing when the nightmare hits. 2 jobs fuel her drive. Wisconsin country club shifts alongside sister, pizza shuttle nights. Hardworking, ambitious, eyeing law enforcement or military career. Future wide open with supportive family cheering every step.
Single and hopeful, she turns to dating apps, swiping for that spark, someone to share laughs and build with. Like millions, chasing connection in a fast world.
How does that bright search, full of young energy and trust, match with a 33-year-old bar worker whose easy charm on messages hides violent impulses no one ever stopped? Because as the app lights up and a first date forms, seafood dinner, drinks, hugs on camera, one night spins everything toward morning silence, a torched car, and remains starting to surface across the city, pulling investigators into a hunt that exposes how fast promise vanishes when a swipe meets hidden danger.
For April 1, 2024, the date starts at Twisted Fisherman's Seafood Restaurant. Sade meeting the 33-year-old app match at the bar. Surveillance catching them eating and talking relaxed for over an hour. Creepy twist. Staff recognize him as a former employee there.
They leave together, drive downtown to Juche's on Water Busy Bar, pulling up around 6:30 p.m. Sade from driver's seat, him passenger, crossing street close, inside footage showing laughs, hugs ordering rounds, easy flow for over 2 hours. Around 9 p.m. they head out again. Together, Sade driving south, phone data tracing straight to his home on South 39th Street. Security cam catching back gate swing open. Shadows of 2 figures moving through yard upstairs.
Cell towers pin her phone there over 3 hours. No more public cameras, no texts back, movement stopping around midnight.
How does footage of bar hugs and easy talk, the last anyone sees her alive, cut straight to morning no contact, phone frozen at his address, launching a hunt uncovering arson and remains scattered to hide what no camera caught inside. Because as the night stretches silent behind that gate, one frantic decision ignites the cover-up. Torched car burning evidence, parts starting to surface across the city, pulling investigators into a trail that exposes how fast a promising date vanishes into calculated nightmare. April
2, 2024 dawns, and Sade's phone goes dead silent. No texts back after the date. Family panic rising as calls ring unanswered. Missing report filed fast.
Same morning, other side of town. A Honda Civic smolders in a parking lot off Lisbon Avenue. Flames gutted the interior deliberate. Accelerant poured. Arson confirmed instant. Trunk yielding charred clothing scraps and melted iPhone pieces. No random fire but calculated erase tying straight to her registered car. Surveillance from a passing bus nails the moment.
Lone figure calmly walking away. as the fire erupts.
Clothes matching earlier footage, timed right after phone silence inside the home. How does a torched car with clothing and phone burned inside? Same morning, her signal dies at his address ignite the hunt, uncovering scattered remains. No one expected after one night of drinks. Because as worry explodes into search, the horror spills out. Severed leg washing ashore Warnemount Park Beach that dawn. More parts surfacing days later across the city, pulling investigators into a frantic trail of disposal trips that exposes the calculated nightmare hiding behind a dating app match.
April 2nd, 2024 dawn, a severed human leg washes ashore at Warnemount Park Beach.
Walker spotting it near cliffs. Dismembered, clean, screaming homicide, police body cams marking the grim find as evidence teams swarm. Same morning, worry spikes. Sade's phone silent since midnight at the South 39th Street home. Torched car already smoldering with clothing and melted iPhone inside. Now this leg ties the nightmare together.
Days later, a foot turns up near downtown train tracks, then a torso and arm along South Milwaukee Beach.
Parts matching pattern, city gripping as 4 sites now hold remains from one 19-year-old.
DNA confirms all remains belong to Sade Robinson. Homicide ruled from cuts and strangulation signs.
How does this scattered trail? Leg dawn of the arson, foot days later, torso and arm weeks on, map a frantic rush dumping across Milwaukee, connecting phone silence, torched evidence, and a lone figure on cameras making trips straight from the home. Because as beaches and parks yield more horror, the surveillance net closes tight. Footage and data tracing every move back to the man from the app, exposing the calculated cover-up, hiding what happened inside no camera ever caught. Cameras blanket Milwaukee, pulling every move from April one night into focus, chaining the date straight to disposal no one predicted. Footage starts at Twisted Fisherman Restaurant, Sade and the match eating, talking relaxed over an hour. Then Juche's on Water Bar downtown, arriving 6:30 p.m., laughs and hugs ordering rounds, easy for over 2 hours, leaving together 9 p.m. Sade drives south. Phone data and traffic cams tracing to his South 39th Street home. Back gate security catching swing open. Shadows of 2 heading upstairs. Phone towers hold her signal there over 3 hours. Movement stopping midnight. Alley cam behind spots her Honda Civic pulling away alone minutes later. Heading routes matching arson spot off Lisbon Avenue. Bus footage nails it. Lone figure in dark hoodie and full tan backpack flicking lighter into the car. Walking calm as flames erupt. Clothes matching earlier cams. More trace the figure boarding bus south on 35th Street. Paying cash, riding quiet. Early stop near Lake Park Drive. 8-minute walk back to the home. Beach cams hit hardest. Pump house near Warnemount Park catching matching vehicle entering 2:45 a.m. Lone figure making multiple trips hauling heavy between Shoreline and Service Road. Leaving 90 minutes later. Exact dawn the severed leg washes up. Surveillance chain nails it flawless. Date footage to gate shadows. Arson flick on bus cam. Lone hoodie figure with full tan backpack hauling to beach dumps timed perfect. Name surfaces fast. Maxwell Anderson, 33-year-old bar worker from Twisted Fisherman. Former employee there and Juche's. Dating app match confirmed. Messages arranging the meet. Clothes and backpack identical on every run, arson, beach trips, bus ride home. Phone data mirroring Sade's civic movements. Police arrest him quick during traffic stop near the South 39th Street home. Matching dark hoodie and tan backpack seized. Search warrant hits the property where her phone died midnight. Inside piles chilling. Saws, knives, tarps, gloves, cleaning supplies. Trophy photos on devices show Sade limp and unresponsive on couch. Face down, images snapped as sick keepsakes while the dismemberment unfolded hours alone. History explodes from records. Dating app hours daily swiping multiple women. Cheating reports. Exes alleging spiked drinks. Earlier family assaults breaking ribs, Navy discharge, bar fights, drunk driving, disorderly conduct. Impulses building unchecked. No real consequences feeding danger. Because as Maxwell Anderson faces charges piling fast, first-degree homicide, mutilating corpse, arson. The trial mountain builds on footage, data, and history. No one stopped, pulling a young life into pieces scattered while warning signs flashed ignored. Maxwell Anderson, born 1990, raised West Milwaukee suburbs in wealthy family. Catholic Memorial High School teen years marked awkward and withdrawn. Classmates nervous, teachers noting social red flags early. 2020 parents' divorce hits. Behavior turns volatile, resentment spiking, family ties straining. Early 20s arrests stack. 2009–2010 fleeing police, insulting officers, breaking windows, underage alcohol. Citations mostly, light consequences. 2011 joins Navy seeking change, discharged under a year, circumstances sealed, no return. 2014 summer visit mother's house Delfield turns violent, steals vehicle, crashes, assaults relatives breaking ribs, walks with minimal punishment. 2015 family urges mental health help, response punches walls, smashes phones, throws glass, pattern clear but no hard stop. 2014–2022 charges mount, domestic abuse, multiple drunk driving, disorderly conduct, release time after time, impulses feeding unchecked. Jobs drift late nights, bartender, door guy at venues like The Rave, Juches on Water, Dugout 54. High turnover masking volatility. Exes describe controlling, secretive, manipulative. Exes report bar fights over looks, spiked drinks allegations, hidden home compartments for concealment. Dating apps obsession hours daily swiping multiple women, cheating, latching fast like with Sade. The trial mountain rises fast on a past no one halted, turning bar charm into calculated nightmare that ends a young life in pieces. Search warrant slams the South 39th Street home, where Sade's phone died midnight after gate shadows upstairs, Civic pulling away alone for arson and dumps. Inside piles undeniable horror. Weapons ready. Saws, knives, axe, tools matching dismemberment cuts on scattered remains, blood traces lingering in drains on blades. But the gut drop hardest. Trophy photos on devices, Sade limp and unresponsive on couch, face down, multiple images snapped as sick keepsakes while dismemberment unfolded hours alone. Forensics reconstruct chilling. Date ends inside 9:30 p.m., phone movement stops midnight. 3-hour window for assault, mutilation starting, photos as twisted record, then disposal runs launching. Because as blood, weapons, photos slam undeniable, charges pile murderous. First-degree homicide, mutilating corpse, arson, pulling history and footage into a trial exposing impulses unchecked finally erupting into nightmare that stole Sade's tomorrow. May 27, 2025. Trial opens Milwaukee courtroom. Prosecution unloading the avalanche. Dating app match to twisted fisherman and Juche's easy laughs on cam. Gate shadows upstairs. 3-hour phone silence midnight. Arson bus flick with matching hoodie/backpack. Beach pumphouse hauls dumping heavy time to leg washing ashore dawn. Forensics crush. Blood in drains. Tools stained matching dismemberment cuts. Hidden compartments holding disposal clothes. Trophy photos of Sade limp and unresponsive on couch, multiple snapped as sick keepsakes during hours alone. Past piles on. Exes testifying spiked drinks, controlling manipulation, bar fights. Family assaults breaking ribs years back, impulses ignored, light slaps feeding danger. Defense grasps thin, no direct kill video, head still missing, body not full. But jury sees through quick. June 6, 2025. After just 45 minutes deliberation, guilty on all counts. First-degree intentional homicide, mutilating corpse, arson, hiding corpse. Verdict unanimous, courtroom air thick as the monster mask falls forever. How does this evidence mountain? Footage chaining date to dumps, tools and trophies proving calculated hours. Violent past tying unchecked rage. Slam guilty in under 2 weeks. Ending denials but igniting family fury no sentence fully heals. Because as life without parole looms and victim statements rage, scars on Sade's loved ones burn deeper. Pink tributes rising while whispers ask, was this the only night impulses erupted into scatter? No one stopped sooner. June 2025, sentencing storms Milwaukee courtroom. Maxwell Anderson facing jury's guilty slam on all counts. First-degree intentional homicide, mutilating corpse, arson, hiding corpse. Prosecution pushes life without parole, only fit for dismembering Sade after one date, scattering her across the city while trophy photos chilled investigators. Judge delivers fast. Life in prison, no parole ever, starting at 33, decades behind bars, dying inside like the future he stole from Sade weeks from her criminal justice degree. Family victim statements explode raw. Mother Sheena Scarborough raging at the demon, who turned laughs into nightmare, demanding he return to hell soon as possible. Sister Adriana reams tears through trauma, best friend and mentor gone. Anderson speaks pathetic, claims innocence, did not commit these crimes, plans appeal. No remorse as family glares, courtroom fury thick, no sentence quenches. Justice slams shut, but scars on Sade's loved ones burn deeper. Pink tributes rising, ribbons, murals, scholarship uplifting students like she dreamed. While whispers cut chilling, history of assaults ignored, disposal so calculated. Was this his only night? Impulses erupted into scatter, no one stopped sooner. In dating apps, late-night swipes, charming messages pulling close fast. How many more hidden dangers wait one match away from turning young promise into pieces forever? June 2025 sentencing storms the Milwaukee courtroom. Maxwell Anderson facing jury's guilty slam on all counts. First-degree intentional homicide, mutilating corpse, arson, hiding corpse. Judge delivers cold. Life in prison, no parole ever, starting at 33, decades behind bars, dying inside like the future he stole from Sade weeks from her criminal justice degree.
Anderson whimpers innocence, plans appeal. No remorse as family glares, fury thick, no sentence quenches. Justice slams shut, but scars burn eternal.
Pink tributes rise. Scholarship in her name, uplifting Riverside students chasing dreams like she did, turning loss into light. Family channels rage into advocacy, warning young women about dating app dangers, impulses hidden behind charm.
Whispers cut deeper. Past assaults ignored, disposal calculated, head still missing. Was this his only night? Rage erupted into scatter, no one stopped sooner. Life no parole cages the monster, but in dating apps swiping millions daily, charming messages pulling close fast. How many more hidden dangers wait one match away from turning young promise into pieces forever?
What shocked you most? The trophy photos snapped during horror, or life slam feeling too late for family scars? Drop thoughts below. Only night or more victims? Appeal updates? Smash subscribe if this dating app nightmare kept you hooked. Turn notifications on for more betrayals where trust turns deadly.
Thanks for watching. See you uncovering the next one.